Welcome to Everton Azul. Todo Everton, todo fútbol. Today we have another wonderful lifelong Everton fan. I'm so happy to talk Toffee with the one and only Rose from the Everton Rose channel on YouTube. Welcome, Rose. How are you?
Hey, I'm great, thank you.
You know, Rose, I'm a big fan of your channel. And what I like most about you is your honesty about the commentary of every game. You don't sugarcoat it. I mean, Everton is a roller coaster, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I think some of our results have been so unpredictable. And yeah, I don't like to just sugarcoat it and lie. So,
Right where we stand, what do you think? Do we have a chance at the Europa League or maybe even Champions?
I think so. This is a really tough month. We play Liverpool, Man City, I think, United at the weekend. So we have to pick up some points. And I think after that, we have an easier run of games. So we'll see how it goes. But I think definitely, yeah, there's a chance.
Well, I love your optimism. Everton has suffered way for way too long to come back again. But anyways, Rose, you know, when I was growing up in Colombia, I remember what it was like to go to my local team. I would go to a stadium with my uncle and my grandfather, and just listening to the crowd roar when we score a goal. What has it been like for you that you haven't been able to go to any games or?
Yeah, I think across football, it's a real shame. Obviously, we understand why, but Goodison at home, like when it's a game like United, for example, and we play the big teams, it's such a good atmosphere, and it's such a shame that we can't go. And I think it's also had an impact on the home results as well, that it takes away the advantage.
I remember you speaking about the fact that you used to go to games with your father, if I'm not mistaken. What was that like to grow up an Evertonian?
So actually, my dad is not an Evertonian.
Oh, no way.
So I was born in Liverpool, but I grew up in Coventry. And so my dad supported Coventry. So I don't have the normal, typical, my dad was an Evertonian, so I'm an Evertonian.
Gotcha.
But the fact that I was from there and born there, I guess it just resonated when I was about 15, 16.
Wow. Have we gotten it right by signing Alan, Godfrey, and obviously James Rodriguez?
I think James is probably the most exciting signing, I think, since Lukaku, probably. That was the one where when we had Lukaku on loan, we all wanted him to sign, but it's been about 7 years since that.
And of course, Colombians all around the world very excited about James, being part of such a big team with such history. And that's the most beautiful thing about Everton. It's the history of Everton and of course, the color blue. But we're going up against a red team. Do you think we have a good chance against the Red Devils?
I think it'll be a really tough game. They're second in the league. They've just won 9-0. They're confident. They have a lot of good players. But the good thing is for me that we're good away from home. And usually this year, we're not normally good. But we haven't won at Old Trafford for about 7 years. I think since Oviedo, scored. So it will be a really tough game. I'd probably take a point.
Wow. Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. But I have a good feeling about playing away. We have won 7 games away, and I have a good feeling about this one. We have to avenge those 2 losses against Manchester United in the past in the EFL Cup Carabao, and of course, it's just not. Bruno Fernandes cannot be allowed to do what he does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think Ben Godfrey is going to have his hands full. I honestly, to me, one of the best signings on the Everton squad, don't you think?
Definitely. I think if you'd have said to me, out of James, Alan, or Decore, you'd be most excited and happy about Ben Godfrey, I wouldn't have believed you. But he's just stepped up so much, and I'm really excited to see what he does. Like, he's so young, can play, left back, centre back.
Incredible talent.
He's, pace, power. So that's a real find by Marcel Brands and his team.
Agreed. Rose, you have seen your channel grow as well. I mean, I know this is a labor of love. Any YouTube channel, it's a labor of love, and it's a lot of hard work. I mean, most people don't understand what it takes.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, since we signed James and Alan in particular, I've seen a big growing in the Colombian comments and views, and even on Instagram. So I'm really grateful. I only hit 1,000 in about July, and then I hit 2,000 a couple of months later. So yeah, it has been a lot of hard work for a year and a half, and it seems to be paying off. So. And
you're also an educator, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm a full-time teacher.
Wow.
And YouTube is it was just a hobby, because I found that I would be really annoyed after Everton lost. Yes. And then maybe for a few hours, I would just be venting and ranting. And then my flatmate was like, why don't you channel it into a channel, and then fans can join you and be upset together, basically, and then be happy together when we win. And so I did, and I literally still record off my phone, and it's all very amateur, but I'm really enjoying it. So
you're doing a great job, Rose. I honestly, that's why I watch you. And I mean, I know the other guys are just as great. The Toffee Blues, the Mighty Blues, Toffee TV. They're all wonderful people. Obviously, I wish that I could go right now to Liverpool and visit you guys in Everton, but maybe someday when everything comes back to normal. In the meantime, I expect a lot of people are gonna start following you. So please, if you haven't, follow Everton Rose. Please, she's on YouTube as well as on Instagram under Rose_Seran, correct? Seran.
Correct, yeah.
Well, thank you, Rose. I really appreciate you visiting us, and I hope that this isn't the last time. Please go to Everton Rose channel on YouTube right now. Subscribe to her channel, please. And if you haven't liked this video, please do so right now. Subscribe, okay? Have a wonderful day. Everybody stay safe. Ciao.